Yo, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy, the FOOTI to the Big E here once again with another video. Tomorrow it is FA Cup third round, so we're going to do a FA Cup preview video. So with me today, I have got Manchester United blind kid joining me on this video for the preview for the game against Reading tomorrow at Old Trafford. It kicks off at 12:30 UK time. I'm not too sure what that kicks off over in the States.
7:30 in the morning.
7:30 in the morning. So you got to get up early in the morning. No sleeping in on a Saturday. So, let's get straight onto this. So, the first question I want to ask you is, do we put out a strong team against Reading, yes or no?
I think we put out a mixed team because I don't want to see the likes of Zlatan Ibrahimovic, Michael Carrick, Paul Pogba starting. I think at least one of those will, and I think it'll probably be Pogba who starts. But I don't want to see them starting. I think they've looked a little tired as of recent, including, I would put Ander Herrera into that category. So, I would put a mixed side with a bit of youth in there, but a few first-team players who haven't really been getting a look in this season, like the likes of an Anthony Martial.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you, I've got a sneaky feeling we might even see Mr. Bastian Schweinsteiger tomorrow. I think with the whole game coming up on Wednesday in the League Cup, and then also the Dirty Scousers the weekend afterwards, I could actually see Mr. Bastian Schweinsteiger getting a nice little run out. We obviously know it's been confirmed Rooney is going to be captain tomorrow. He's starting, so Rooney's playing. But I just have this sneaky feeling you might actually see Bastian play tomorrow.
I really hope Bastian Schweinsteiger plays. A World Cup winner, he's full of experience. There's not much more you can say about Bastian. He's a lot like Michael Carrick in the way he dictates a match.
Yeah. I mean, one thing we know for sure is, one thing Jose did say in his press conference today is that Memphis and Morgan Schneiderlin will not be anywhere near the squad tomorrow. He has no plans on putting them in the squad with them going in January. So they're out of the question. But I would like to see, I wouldn't mind to see Ossie Mensah playing tomorrow. I wouldn't mind to see Mensah playing tomorrow. And to be honest, it's just a shame that we haven't got the likes of Bullwick Jackson and people there at the moment who are out on loan, because I think they could have all got a game tomorrow against Reading, to be honest.
It's a hard one because I don't think Jose really would use those kind of players. I don't think he's really going to use the likes of Timothy Fosu-Mensah tomorrow. And I really feel bad for him because this guy is good enough for first-team football. And I include the likes of Axel Tuanzebe into that category. He plays for the under-23s at the minute. He's about 20 years of age, or 19 or something like that. He's a phenomenal centre-half, an absolutely phenomenal one, potentially world-class player. And I would give him a game tomorrow. I don't think Mourinho will. And I'm really frightened that this kid could go to waste because this kid is ready.
I couldn't see Jose wasting Mensah. I think Mensah is great talent. I think you will hear his name eventually. I just hope he doesn't turn out like a Pogba, where we end up getting rid of him for free and we end up buying him back for 80 million again. That's the only thing that worries me about Mensah, to be honest. I could see Rashford starting tomorrow up front. I think I really hope he doesn't play Zlatan. I really hope he doesn't. Obviously,
yeah, because I think he'll play him in the League Cup, and I think it's either Tuesday or Wednesday. So I think
is it not Wednesday night? I'm sure it's Wednesday night.
Get it in the comments below. Who's correct?
Right, we're turning it into a competition now. We should know this. We shouldn't even to be turning into a competition. We should know this already. So,
yeah, we should.
Would you?
Very unprepared right now.
I'm very unprepared right now because it's like 11:30 at night, and I'm very tired today for a different circumstances. Normally I'm not. Normally I'm alright. Would you like another FA Cup run this year?
Yeah, of course I'd like it. FA Cup is a massive, massive trophy. As much as people try and write it off nowadays, it's got that history behind it that it was anybody could beat anyone. It was the definition of English football, and it was anything was possible in the FA Cup, and I love that competition. Last season I couldn't fully enjoy it because I was wondering, is Louis van Gaal going to stay if we win this cup? But I'm so glad he didn't, and I really want a cup run with Jose Mourinho this year. A, so we can get above Arsenal and shut them up, and B, so we can retain it back-to-back, because Arsenal apparently think that's as good as winning the treble. So,
just winning a game is good enough for Arsenal these days, to be honest. Just winning a game. That's more than enough for Arsenal. Personally, I'm like you. We spoke about this on your video the other day, so you know where I stand on this. I'm a big traditionalist. I love the FA Cup. I felt it was too long before we won it again. 12 years was far too long without winning it. So I would love another FA Cup run. I would also love a League Cup run. I think, to be honest, them two are realistic targets that we can actually win. I'd quite happily give up the Europa League. And do you know what? I writ us out of the league title race, but after Tottenham beating Chelsea yesterday, all we have to do is keep the momentum going and picking up games, and you never know what that might even turn into, to be honest.
Look, I'm just going to focus on taking it, as far as the league goes, one at a time. Who can we catch next match day? That's the question. Who can we make points on? And then we'll worry about Chelsea, and then we'll worry about...
The Dirty Scousers. The Dirty Scousers. That's who we're going to take points off of next weekend. The Dirty Scousers.
We could take points off the Scousers. We could get closer to Arsenal. Those are the two teams we could possibly make points and go above. That's who I'm looking at. Let's not look at the title yet. I know that we're all edging for that number 21. And have no word of a lie. Number 21 is coming around the flipping corner next year. Trust me.
So fair enough. So go for it then. Starting 11 for the FA Cup game tomorrow. Go for it.
Right, Sergio Romero in net. He is the second best goalkeeper in Manchester. And then Luke Shaw coming back from injury at left back. Just to give him a good game against Jaap Stam's Reading, who I'm ecstatic to see. Centre half, I'd go Blind and Twanzebe. I think Jose is going to go for Blind and Smalling, though, more realistically. Right back, I'd play Matteo Darmian. Matteo Darmian. Defensive midfield, I'd play Bastian Schweinsteiger alongside Timothy Fosu-Mensah. I'd have Wayne Rooney in there. I'd have Martial on the left. I'd have Lingard on the right. And I'd have Mr. Marcus Rashford up front. But really, the way you look at that front four, with Martial, Rooney, Lingard, and Rashford, I don't want there to be any positions in that front four. If you remember that Feyenoord match, you couldn't tell who was playing where. Yeah. And that was because of the fluidity of that side, and I really want to see that again tomorrow.
Fair enough. I think that, to be honest, that's a good shout for a starting to 11. The only thing I would say is that I actually wouldn't be surprised if you see Ashley Young pop up in the starting 11 tomorrow playing at one of the wing-backs, to be honest, whether it was right-hand side or left. I could actually see Ashley Young getting a start tomorrow.
Definitely. He started in that Europa League match ahead of Fosu-Mensah at right back, which I thought was an absolute disgrace, but...
I think, to be honest, my starting 11 would be pretty much the same as yours, to be honest. I would definitely go with Martial, Lingard, Rashford, Rooney, maybe Matter in midfield with Schweinsteiger. I can see Fellaini playing tomorrow as well, to be honest. And the back four, Blind. Luke Shaw needs a game. I'll give Sergio Romero a run out. It's just whether Ashley Young gets a run out at fullback. I think he actually will. Whether it's the left or right hand side, I actually do think Ashley Young will get a run out tomorrow.
I really hope he doesn't. That's all I can say. I really hope Young doesn't. I'd love to see Twanzebe play. I'd love to see Rashford play. I'd love to see Fosu-Mensah play. I think Rashford will play and that's it. And I think he'll use Rashford out on the wing.
I mean, to be honest, the only thing I would say is tomorrow, going by Jose starting 11, we'll know how important he rates this how important he wants this FA Cup. That's one thing we do know. It's just like, is he just going to continue playing the same players? That's the problem. Like, this is the situation I'm in. Is he going to keep on playing the same players? Which, to be honest, he has got a set 1 and 2 at the minute. Obviously, we saw in the Middlesbrough game, we saw that starting 11. I did predict man for man the starting 11 for the West Ham game, just because of the way he's been rotating the team. And something actually said to me that he probably won't go with youth tomorrow, and he will probably stick with the people like the Zlatans and that lot. But I think it's time for him to start giving him a go. If we're not going to give him a go against teams like Reading, when are we going to give him a go?
I am very massively concerned about the youth, but expect to see Marwan Fellaini tomorrow. Expect to see Fellaini or whatever his name is.
Donkey.
Shocked. I think he's got a love affair with him going on or something.
It's the hair.
But the hair does do things though. I'm telling you from experience. The hair does have some effect. In all seriousness though, as far as the youth goes, I'm happy with him to sort of neglect the youth for the first couple of years. But sort out the first team first. But if you're going to go out and buy Victor Lindelof, a young centre half, and completely neglect the three smashing centre halves you have in the academy in Terrell Warren, Roshan Williams, and Axel Twanzebe, then I've got a problem with it because
it's not even a case of that. It's like, when's he actually going to give him a chance? You can't just say, right, let's get this season out of the way and we'll take him on tour. You know, we'll take them to the US next year on tour and we'll just see how they go there. Because really and truly, you're going to bring in new signings and that's the time for your team to settle and gel together with all the new signings coming in. So, the question is, when is he going to give them a run out?
Yeah, Antoine Griezmann is apparently going to sign in the summer. Well, then what happens to Andres Pereira? Like, where's he going to go?
Well, I don't know. I think, is he out on loan at the minute? He went out on loan at the minute, didn't he? He's not at the club at the minute.
Yeah, he's on loan at Granada, and he's absolutely smashing it on the right wing. Or it might be the left. The squad, Jose's like neglecting the whole youth thing. Like, you have Reason, Martial, Mkhitaryan, and Zlatan to fill three positions. Then one big star is missing out. Yeah. And he's going to use experienced players over the likes of a Pereira. But when you're using worse experienced players over good youth, I've got a massive problem with that.
It's a fair shout. It's a fair comment. Man United's always been about bringing you through, and it just seems to be that there is some good players there, but just not being utilised to the best of their abilities. I mean, Sam Johnson's just gone out on loan, so if Ramirez gets injured or David De Gea, and we've got both of them out, we're a bit stuck. So I don't know. I really don't know at the minute what's going on. Jose is a bit weird because Jose seems to be sticking to this 23-man team he's got at the minute. But if you look at him when he was at Chelsea, he used to use far more than that, and he used to rotate a hell of a lot more than what he's doing at the minute at Manchester United. So that's a weird one for me as well.
23-man squad. You know, you'll never hear the end of it, will you? This is where I'm going to have a problem with Jose Mourinho, and this is what he's going to lead to his downfall if he doesn't sort it out. Because when it unravels with Jose Mourinho, it unravels like that. Yeah. I think within 2 or 3 years, if he's still using a 23-man squad, still neglecting the youth, these players are going to tire, and we're going to start to have massive problems. So I think he really needs to sort this out in the next 3-4 years.
Sure. I would agree with that, to be honest. Right. Predictions. Score predictions for tomorrow.
Score prediction. I'm going to say 1-0 United or 2-1 United because Jaap Stam has got Reading playing some very hard, tough, possessive football. But I think they're going to come to Old Trafford, sit, play a tough and physical defence, and it's going to be hard to break down.
I'll be honest with you. I think they'll come to Old Trafford and really go for it. I think they've got nothing to lose. For a lot of them players, they're just going to be happy to be playing at Old Trafford, and I think they'll go for it. Again, it just all goes on the team Jose picks. I think if we pick a strong team, strong starting 11, we could bulldoze him, wear him down and bulldoze him over time. Maybe even 3-4, maybe. Just never know. It just all depends. This is why everyone loves the FA Cup. Reading could come there tomorrow and just turn us over. That's what the magic of the FA Cup's about. So I reckon we'll do a job on them. I reckon we'll do a good job on them. But you just never know. That's the wonder of the FA Cup.
That's why I want to win it again. That's why I rate it over the League Cup. The FA Cup's got that history. It is the trophy to me, apart from the Premier League and obviously Champions League.
Yeah. So I'm going to wrap up this video today. We've done our predictions, we've done our starting lineups, we've done all that. We've talked about the history of the FA Cup and what it means to both of us. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up there. Guys, if you've watched this video all the way to the end, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Remember to like, share, subscribe. I will leave a link in the description below to Manchester and Blind Kids channel. Make sure you go over there, check him out, hit that subscribe button for him as well. Show him some love. We're going to be doing a video for his channel next, so make sure you go check that one out. That one out as well. And I'm out of here, guys. Bless and peace, people.
See ya.